Good morning. My name is Russell Cohen, and I am an independent candidate for the presidency of the United States in 2024. I posted put a post on Facebook recently that basically asked my followers, what is the biggest problem in America? And I'm making some short videos to delve into some of the more thoughtful answers that I got. And one of them was the monopoly of the mainstream media is the main problem in America. And I wanted to just talk to that briefly for a couple of minutes here, and I hope you'll find it interesting. The mainstream media is really, we have to remember, they are privately owned, and they are responding in all likelihood, just like we all do in business, to what our customer demands. And I think as Americans, whether we realize it or not, we are demanding this type of news, the attack news, the bias news, the news that's never reported, probably because of bias in the media. And we tend to demand it, and people are being paid a whole lot of money on these media outlets in order to continue to broadcast what we demand. So I do think this is a massive problem, but I also think we have to look within ourselves as Americans to better understand and solve this issue of bias in the news. I think President Trump exposed this. I think he overdid it because I don't believe everybody in the mainstream media is biased or misleading people. I think perhaps the executives have agendas and they push them down, and when you're paid a lot of money, you tend to follow orders in a company. So I think it is a fundamental problem, but we have to remember we are demanding this, and it's going to be up to us to tune it out if we don't like it and hope or look for a better outlet that's more independent, moderate, mainstream, in the middle of the road kind of a news agency. And I think that is the best solution. So while it is a very important problem, I don't think we should be pointing fingers at the media. I think most people, if they were profit motivated, which they are, they weren't always. They were more, news was just a sort of a freebie. They didn't try to make money off the news. But now, with 24-hour news outlets, most media is trying to make it a profit center, and they do a good job at delivering what people demand. And it's as simple as you're sitting on your couch and perhaps you're hard left or hard right, and you just like to hear that kind of news reporting. They are catering to that, and those of us more in the middle are having a harder time finding truthful information of high integrity. And I want to be a source like that for you. So I hope you'll follow me. I'm not ever going to tell you a lie or a half-truth, or even I try to avoid exaggeration, and I don't make judgments before I have the full information, both sides of the story or all sides of the story. So join me in trying to hold the media accountable to a population that demands fair and honest reporting like it used to be when I was a child and a young adult. The Walter Cronkites of the world. We can get back to that if we demand it from our press and we tune it out what we don't like, which I know many are doing, especially the young people. So thank you for your time. I'm going to post a few more of these about the nation's most difficult problems. And again, this is one, but I think we can solve it. I don't think it's out of our hands. I don't think any of our biggest problems are out of our hands. It's just going to require that we stand up, speak the truth, and act in the nation's best interest. Okay, thank you for your time. Have a nice day.